we go again with one of these crazy fucking stories. Once again, yes, in the States, of course. Why not? Most people have heard of Slenderman. A pointless, pathetic, boring, generic, supernatural, idiotic creation, in my opinion. I never saw the thrill of it, I never saw the attraction to it. Slenderman, a tall guy in a suit without a face. Oh no, so scary! Even the games, I've always been like, I don't see how anyone could find this scary, but two 12-year-old girls in the States here were planning to stab their friend to meet the Slenderman. Now clearly, and they've been planning this for months apparently, so clearly they're not right in the head, first of all. I'm surprised they didn't turn on each other and try and say, oh, well, I'll stab her, or she'll stab me, or whatever. But no, they turn on the one person who actually had a functional brain, and she didn't see this coming. And they wanted to do this to meet Slenderman. Why? A fictional character. What's next? Someone says, like, what's a good thing? I don't know. Someone kills someone, say, oh, I want to meet Santa Claus or something. Like, I don't fucking know. Or the devil himself. I mean, it's stupid as fucking shit. Now, so what happened was the two girls took their friend to the woods, apparently took turns holding her down and stabbing her. 19 times she was stabbed. And while she was bleeding out, she kept trying to claw away, or crawl away, I should say, and they kept dragging her back. Now, I don't know the exact details, but eventually, she managed to drag herself and get saved, and she went to a hospital, and she's apparently in stable condition now, so she'll live. But, my God. The Slenderman is a creepypasta type thing, basically. I don't even know too much about creepypastas. I know what they are, but like, people have known about them longer than I have, and I don't see the point in them. I find them pathetic and boring and useless, but whatever. What else? The two girls are facing charges up to 65 years in prison, meaning they'd be 77 when they get out, and their whole life would be over. Literally. They'd get out and they wouldn't, like, life would have been, how do you even say this? The world would have changed so much by then. They would have never finished school, they never would have, worked, they would have never made money, they would have never done anything. They'd have no more friends, they'd have nothing. So, and apparently, like, the father of one of the two girls, he's kind of, like, into death stuff and, like, skulls and everything. And so this is kind of where the media is being a fucking bullshit piece of crap again, where they're like, oh, this is why, Slenderman himself and video games make people violent. Shut up. Shut up. There's these brain-dead, stupid fucking idiots every fucking day. It has nothing to do with what they target. That's what the media does. Something happens and then they go digging and digging and digging into that person's life until there's something that they say, oh, we can use this as a scapegoat, let's blame that. That's obviously what caused them to do this. Both one of the girls' fathers and mothers have gothic-themed photos, and I'll show you some of these photos here. What else here? Administrators of the Creepypasta Wiki said they've defended the site, saying it's a place for fictional works, not a crazy satanic cult. Again, fucking casuals, man, kids and whatnot, being all thinking that Slenderman's cool and everything. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Slenderman is fucking Flappy Bird is just as bad as it, and My Little Pony and all that crap. Fucking casuals. But anyway, as you can see, here's a picture of one of the girls and her dad, and there's a Slenderman drawing. Another picture of her, and you'd think looking at these, you'd be like, oh, that's not a serial killer. But, well, not really a serial killer, but a murderer, I should say. What other pictures here? These are all, like, things from around their house or whatever, like skulls and death. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm actually a big fan of, like, you know, the whole idea of the Grim Reaper and the death and all that stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be a fucking psycho about it. Brass knuckles that are of skulls. I don't see much wrong with that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing there, but whatever. Happy birthday with skulls. More skulls. There's your creepy killer there. Now that right there looks like a mugshot. Take away the bubbles, and I can see that being a mugshot, seriously. And then the mom's on the left, the one girl's on the right. I don't know why they only show off the one girl, basically, unless there are two different ones that just look similar. But, look very similar. Apparently the mom's not crazy, even though she likes death stuff and everything, which goes to show you right there, has never tried to kill her fucking friends. More pictures. She was like junior high student, I guess. And there you can see there's the pictures of them both being arrested. The one on the left, the one on the right, both of them there. Yeah. There's the police with the victim. It's just, it looks like that's about it for pictures, so we'll just keep it right here. It just boggles the mind how screwed up people can be. They wanted to meet the Slenderman to go to his mansion. Now, I didn't even know he had a mansion. The whole character of Slenderman. I thought he was just some weird, supernatural, weird, creepy thing in the forest that tried to kill you. It's like every time I watch people play Slenderman, whether it was Tobuscus or whatever, and everyone freaks out and goes, ah, ah, and they run and run. It's like, you know he's behind you. There's no surprise factor. Except for the initial split second where you might be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right behind me. But there's no reason to freak out. It's a freaking guy in a suit with no face. That's nothing. Why you would think for a second that you could somehow... And where they came up with the idea of, oh, well, if we kill our friend, then that means the Slenderman will show up. Like, what? This is fucking stupid, is what it is. And it's just a disgrace to the, well, how do I phrase this? It's disgraceful to the human race. It's just pathetic. Absolutely disgusting. Honestly, these people, these two kids, teens, whatever you want to call them, they need to get punished. And I don't mean just lock them up. I mean, like, solitude, or what is it called? Solitary confinement for, like, the entire 65 years. Lock them up in a box, in the dark, and leave them there. I remember when I was a kid, we had the whole supernatural thing about Bloody Mary, where it's like, oh, if you're... how does it go? Man, that was years ago. It was like if you're in a bathroom and in the dark and you stare at the mirror and you say Bloody Mary 3 times fast, she'll show up and kill you. Oh. But seriously, times have changed and kids have just become stupider. Now, again, I'm not going to say every kid, but I'm saying as the generations go on, there's a higher and higher percentage of kids that are becoming fucking dumbasses. And it's just like, wow, the human race is going to fucking go extinct. It's not going to be World War III or something that wipes us out. It's going to be our own stupidity as the generations go on. Meeting a fucking fictional character. Really? Really? What do you do if you want to meet the Tooth Fairy? Punch your friend in the mouth and knock out a few of her teeth? Or his or her teeth? Like, what the fuck? Do you think the Easter Bunny's well, no, I'm not even going to get into that crap, because now we're off topic again. I don't like having to do these types of videos, but you gotta talk about it, because, and this one actually is video game related. Well, I mean, all the ones I do about are kind of video game related usually. But just the fact that you would not think Two 12-year-old girls would plan for months to kill their friend who had no fucking clue. Talk about an ambush. It's a good thing she survived, too. She should fucking sue, not only, you know, heal up and everything, but she should be fucking suing both of those girls and their families for so much fucking money. As much as she can get. Seriously. I don't know. And there's nothing anyone can say that can try and defend what these girls did. Because if you did, fuck off. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking troll. I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna end the video. I'm Original Bloodies, as always. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon, as always.
I'm the cult of personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality.